Hello guys, I want to be straightforward. Have you ever seen these meme coins? These coins are blowing up all over the internet, and that's why I'm making this video. Today I want to walk through them step by step, so you can also start making these types of profit. So listen, getting rich launching meme coins in 2025, honestly, it's gotten so ridiculously easy that being a crypto millionaire these days, it's not even that crazy anymore. I've personally made over $1.6 million just doing this, and yeah, I can even refresh it, so you can see I'm legit and I'm not trying to flex or anything. I just wanted you to know that I actually have results from this. So today I'm going to lay out my entire process, literally step by step. We're talking about everything. How I pick the best platform to launch, how I get ideas that can go viral, how I create my coins, how I set up my liquidity pools, how I get people to actually buy my coins, and of course the main event, how I profit from all of this. So yeah, let's do it. Now before we even get started, I gotta explain to you why 99% of people completely fail at this. They pick the worst platforms to launch, they go for horrible concepts, and then they're just sitting there scratching their heads wondering why no one's buying their coin. So first off, platform choice. This is massive and most people just get it completely wrong. You've got all of these platforms like Pump.fun, Boop, Bonk, LaunchLab. There are literally dozens of them. But here's the problem. When you use those, you don't actually own your liquidity. They're in control of everything, which means you can't really max out your profits. Plus, these platforms are so ridiculously simple to use that hundreds of coins are getting launched every single minute. It's just pure insanity. Your coin is going absolutely nowhere if you launch there. Trust me. So what I personally use instead is Raydium. Yeah, it's a bit more technical, sure, but with the right tools, it's honestly not that hard. The main thing is you actually get to control your own liquidity, which translates to way more profit potential. On top of that, there's way less competition because most people are just too lazy to figure out how to launch on Raydium. I've tried launching on these other platforms before, and honestly, the results were just garbage. Barely any visibility, and even when coins did okay, I couldn't properly manage the liquidity. With Raydium, I can actually control everything the way I want to. Alright, so this next step is make or break. Your concept is literally everything. Get it right, and people will buy your coin like crazy. Mess it up, and you just wasted a bunch of your precious time. Most people just pick random junk, and then they're surprised when it totally flops. I mean, even though crypto degens will buy almost anything, you still need something that's at least genuinely funny or tied to a trending topic. So how do I find those winning concepts? I've got 3 different methods I personally use, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do each one. My first approach is always checking what's blowing up on Dex Screener for recent launches and looking at Twitter to see how much discussion there is around the topic you're selecting. If there are already 5+ coins with similar themes that launched this week, I pass. If there's maybe 1 or 2, but they're not well executed, that's perfect. It means there's demand but not good supply. But honestly, if you're new to this game, I wouldn't recommend this method. You don't know what actually works yet. This is more for when you have experience. I only started using this after I'd launched like 20 or 30 coins and really started to understand the patterns. Alright, now, method number 2. Copy what already works. This one is way better for beginners, and it's actually what I recommend most people start with. What I do is find coins that are doing pretty well, but haven't completely exploded yet. Something in the 50, 100, maybe 200,000 market cap range. Then I basically recreate my own version of that coin. I use Solana tokenlabs.io for this because it's the fastest, but the key is having all your parameters ready before you start. So the name for me is going to be Pixel Pepe. Symbol is going to be Pixel. For the logo, I use ChatGPT for this. I type a simple prompt. Create a 1x1 pixel art style logo of Pepe the Frog wearing retro gaming sunglasses, 8-bit aesthetic, vibrant colors, no text, memeable style. It came up with this and it's perfect. So I add the logo there. Decimals, I'm going with 6, and for the supply, I'm going with 1 billion, so that's 1 and 9 zeros. For the description, I have a template that works for any concept. It goes like this. Concept has arrived. Brief explanation of why it's relevant. This isn't just another category coin. Emotional hook, join the community name and call to action, and then a bunch of trending hashtags. In my case, I went with this. Pixel Pepe has arrived, combining the legendary Pepe meme with retro gaming nostalgia. This isn't just another meme coin, it's a journey back to the golden age of gaming. Join the Pixel army and level up your portfolio, plus a bunch of hashtags. Now these revoke options, I'm enabling all of them. This is super important because if you don't enable them, you'll have a bunch of warnings on platforms like DexScreener and BullX. People see those warnings and they won't buy. So, always enable these revoke options. Just hit create token, accept the transaction. Don't worry about the warning phantom shows by default on all websites. Click confirm, wait for it, and boom, the token is created. I copy the token address because we'll need it later. Next step, setting up a liquidity pool. Our token exists, but it's not tradable yet. We need to create a liquidity pool, and this is where a lot of people mess up. You can do this by going to solanatokenlabs.io. You'll see an option to create liquidity, and it will direct you to Raydium because it's more popular. I click create, select standard, and a page opens for liquidity pool creation. I'm going with 90% of the supply. That's 900 million tokens. Why 90%? Because I want to keep 10% for myself. That's my potential profit if this takes off. For the base token, I'm going with 0.5 Sol. Now listen, this doesn't have to be exactly 0.5. You can use 0.3, 0.7, 0.1, whatever you have. The key is just getting the pool started. The actual amount doesn't matter as much as people think. This initial liquidity sets your starting price, but the market determines the real price within minutes, so don't overthink it. Click Initialize Liquidity Pool, accept the transaction, wait a few seconds, and there we go. The pool is created and the token is officially live and tradable. Now here's the most important step. You have exactly 15 minutes to set up your marketing before the token gets buried in the noise. Every minute counts. Instead of spending hours manually posting everywhere, I let AI do the heavy lifting. I go to promotememes.fun. Paste the token address and choose the advanced promotion type. The free plan doesn't create enough buzz. If you're serious, go with advanced. Click promote Memecoin, accept the transaction, and now for the next 3 hours, the token gets promoted automatically across Twitter, Reddit, Telegram, Discord, and more. This would take hours to do manually. So now we just have to wait and see what results we get after 3 hours. So I'm pause the recordings and I will back once the promotion is done. I'm back and look, our coin has reached 151,000 market cap. Just absolutely wild. I have seen this happen so many times. First hour is kind of quiet, second hour, some people jumping, third hour, full on FOMO. Well, if I remove the liquidity now, I will get about 133.02 Sol. That's okay, very good profit. Look how well this token flies to the moon. Well, now I look at my position in the portfolio and I see my profit in real time. To withdraw the liquidity pool, you need to click remove liquidity, select 100% and click remove liquidity. Solana will be in your wallet. Well, that's a good profit, I will take it. Now I click remove liquidity. Okay, I see my tokens return to the wallet, so I sign the transition and that's it. And the liquidity is removed. Now let me quickly cover the biggest mistakes I see. Mistake number 1, spending too much time planning instead of launching. Mistake number 2, promoting your coin before it's properly indexed. Mistake number 3, using the free plan on promotememes.fun. And mistake number 4, getting emotional and not taking profits. Avoid these and you're ahead of 90% of people trying this. Now look, this isn't a get rich quick scheme. Some launches will fail completely, others will exceed your expectations. That's the nature of the game. But if you follow this system, pick good concepts, launch fast, use smart automation, and take profits strategically, you'll be playing at a completely different level than most people. The key is understanding that speed beats perfection, automation beats manual work, and taking profits beats hoping for more. Obviously, this is all educational. I'm just saying what works for me. You make your own decisions. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments. And yeah, that's it. See ya.